Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another book review. I don't have it with me, but it's just this tiny novella, even smaller than that. It's called Greek for Beginners. I forget who the authoress was, but it's a little romance novel. And normally I don't read romance novels at all, but since it took place in Greece, I absolutely had to because I was intrigued with it and the yeah, Liam keeps trying to talk to me, and I'm trying to do a review, dang it. Anyway, uh, as I was saying, it takes place in Greece, one of my favorite places, and I really want to go because I have a couple of friends who are there, and I want to visit with them and see all the historical sites and eat some authentic Greek food, of course. Um, Maybe do a little bit of dancing. I just want to have a good time. It's basically a romance story. It's about a young lady named Darcy who goes to Greece on her, well, it was supposed to be her honeymoon. She was supposed to marry Tad, but she and Tad just were not a good match for each other. Spoiler alert! But she comes to Greece and she finds this Adonis of a man named Nikolos. Nikolos. Yeah, Nikolos actually takes her heart, and they have immediate attraction to one another. And it's just such a sweet story. And I think, oh, I really want a story like this so badly. Why can't it happen to me? I mean, I'm not looking for a roll in the hay. I mean, I gotta have a ring before that happens to me. But yeah, I'm old fashioned. What can I say? But it's actually a really good story because it has some good morals. Darcy and Nick actually wait. He keeps his promise to her. He's faithful. He's true, and he shows actual drive in coming to her. Unlike the frogs that keep saying that they won't. They say they're in love with me, but they never commit. Bastards. Excuse me. Anyway, I don't hold that against them, but I thought it was a really good story, and um, if you're into Greece like I am, then you'll probably absolutely adore it. And I couldn't even tell that the authoress had never been to Greece, because she talked about a lot of the traditions, especially for the Greek wedding, which I kind of hope that I can be invited to. That and a Polish wedding, just because I wanna. And I just think it would be so much fun. I think they'll just look like, riot, and it would be just amazing. But other than that, I can't really say that much about it. I mean, it's pretty much worth the paper it's written on. I mean, um, it actually has a happy ending. It's not like a lot of those other Harlequin novels. It's got the passion. It's got the fizzle, not the fizzle, but the sparks and ignition that it needs. And it's very quick to read. I only read it in a few hours, and then I was done. Like, come on, give me a challenge. Give me a book that has 1,000 pages, and then I'll be challenged. Maybe 5,000. I don't know. Just give me a tome, and I can sit down and be intimate with it, and I'd be happy. But a book like this, I'm like, I'm not challenged. But despite that, I still think it was very well written, and I just thought about how sensational it would be to go to the Aegean, and I've written a few stories about Greece myself. I wrote a script called Aphrodite Unbound, and it's a love story. And honestly, not to toot my own horn here, but I just think that what I wrote was better than what was written in Harlequin. Um, Shameless plug. It's on fictionpress.com if you want to read it under my pen name Tiger Lily 98. I wrote an erotic story about an enchanted negligee that belonged to Aphrodite at one point in time. Yeah, that was fun to write. Um, I really can't say too much else about Greek for beginners other than, it was. Mm, I mean, it was well written. Don't get me wrong. It was just too short, I thought, and the ending was happy, and I was very pleased with it. But you know, um, if I really want a good solid book, I don't want one I can just read in a couple minutes, because that's just, to me, that's just not challenging or meaty enough. So that's my only nag.